me said it's not striking.
It goes offline. It goes on and off. Thank you though. You put it back on.
Is the mic off?
We went offline for a second, but before we got offline, I suppose Vinny Vega hits a ground ball up the middle for his third hit, and it will score Sean Chile, who was at second base, and that was will make Vinny Vega 3 for 3 on the day with an RBI single. 1 RBI on the day, and it brings up number 20 Nolan Macabroda, who fouls off that last pitch, and now he works a 1-2 count here. Nolan Macabroda hits a double down the line his last at-bat to the left field, showing some opposite field contact. And Vinny Vega runs on the pitch. And on his way to second, the ball hits him. And that's out number 3. Now batting is number 3, Brandon Mason for Chat State. He takes an outside fastball for ball 1. And he takes another outside fastball for strike 1. Make sure, pay attention if it goes offline. It says it. It says we're live right now. And Brandon, number 3, takes an outside curveball for ball 2. And now in the bullpen is number 29, Dalton Kent. And he takes a fastball inside for strike 2. And then he watches a curveball in the dirt for ball 2. Ball 3, full count now for the leadoff batter here in the top of the 5th inning. The score is 4-3 as Chat State did score a run here in the bottom half of the 4th inning. And that last pitch is fouled straight back. The count will remain 3-2. Brandon Mason comes up to bat. So once again, Chat State scored in the last inning from an RBI single from Vinny Vega. The score is 4-3 now, and that is a fastball roped into right field. And Gavin Harmon makes a diving catch, and that will be out number 1 as the beautiful catch from Gavin Harmon.
Up to bat, number 28, Hunter Oliver.
A beautiful dive by Gavin Harmon keeps the batter off the bases. It makes the batter walk into the dugout mad at himself. It was a great catch from Gavin. And now batting is number 28, Hunter Oliver. And once again, we see a shift from Chattanooga State. It's Julian Uranus playing on the left side of second base. A great shift in the outfielders. As Vinny Vega's closer to the line. And that is a high moon shot into left field. And Vinny Vega gets under it. And that will be out number 2. So 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th inning. And that brings up number 15, Logan Peterson. Number 15.
Up to bat, number 15, Logan Peterson.
Two away now for Logan Peterson, and the same shift is on as he watches a fastball in there for strike 1. So again, Connor Perry has settled down after the first 2 innings. Gave up 2 runs. Well, a few runs may be unearned, but Cleveland State has put 2 runs up on the first 2 innings, and Connor Perry has shut them down, and he has put up 2 zeros in the last 2. The last pitch before this one was a ball down the middle for strike 2, and this pitch was ball outside for ball 1. So 1-2 count here with 2 outs for Logan Peterson, as Connor Perry looks to demand this inning, as he gets a fastball inside that is roped down the line, but foul over in left field. And the count will remain 1-2. Connor Perry has settled down as he has thrown 4 in the 2/3 now. 4 runs and 5 hits have been recorded from Cleveland State. And that's a fastball that is hit into right center field. Gavin Harmon gets behind it, and that will be a single for number 15, Logan Peterson. And now it will bring up number 27, Joey Robertson.
Joey Robertson.
Joey Robinson up to bat now with 2 outs and a runner on first base. Cleveland State has been very successful to get a runner on every inning of the game. And the pitch is a fastball low and inside for ball 1. As Cleveland State been successful today in getting runners on every inning, Connor Perry has been unsuccessful from keeping the Cleveland hitters off the base pass. As a curveball outside that misses for ball 2, so it's a 2-0 count now for number 27, Joey Robinson, who's batting .333 this season. And the pitch is a fastball on the outside corner that misses for ball 3. So it's a 3-0 count now. And number 27 has worked. And that's a fastball on the outside corner for strike 1. So now Connor Perry has looked to fight back the 3-0 count. And once again, we have number 29, Dalton Kent, over in the bullpen. That's a fastball in the dirt. That'll be ball number 4. And Connor Perry is asking for somebody to come out to the mound. He's looking for the need of attention. He's been calling over to the dugout plenty of times, and nobody has been moving from the dugout. He's asking for somebody, and finally, somebody comes out as Coach Dennis walks up to the mound. Connor Perry is desperate for attention. She waved out Coach Dennis multiple times. He's probably talking to Coach Dennis about the pitch calls. Hopefully there's no injuries in this conversation. But Coach Dennis does pull him with his very short leash. And it takes out Connor Perry here in the top of the 5th inning. Connor Perry does not seem happy about the decision. He has pitched a hell of a ball game. And the score is 4-3 Chat State, as he gave Chat State a fighting chance after only giving up 2 runs in both first, second inning. And now out of the bullpen will be number 29, Dalton Kent, and hope to lead Chat State into a victory.
Up to bat, number 22, Cameron Payne.
Now batting for Cleveland State after the pitching change is number 22, Cleveland Payne. Cameron Payne, I'm sorry, I apologize. Is coming and up to pitch is number 29, Dalton Kent.
In the pitch for Chat State, Dalton Kent.
You imagine you would have said, and that's a strike. And Dalton Kent delivers a high curveball for ball 1. And that's an outside fastball for strike 1. So it's a 1-1 count now to number 22. As Dalton Kent is known for his curveball. He's a curveball pitcher, relies on it very much, as a curveball is high and tight and will hit the batter. And I will load the bases now for number 23, Wright Baldwin. Not bad.
Up to bat, number 23, Rhett Baldwin.
So up to bat, number 23, Rhett Baldwin. He's batting here with bases loaded and 2 outs in the top of the 5th inning. And after a short release by Coach Dennis, Connor Perry is out the ball game after pitching 4 2/3, only allowing Cleveland State to score 4 times. And as a ground ball that is hit to the shift, as Julian Rayner is out in right field, and he throws it over in time for the final out of the top of the 5th. Yo, K. And now leading off the bottom of the fifth inning, it's number 23, Zach Team, as he hit the 2 RBI double over in the bottom of the third inning to cut the lead in half. Current score now in the bottom of the fifth inning is 4-3 Chat State. And the first pitch was a high fastball that is taken for ball 1. The next pitch is an outside fastball low in the dirt and in the other batter's box, taken for ball 2. So 2-0 count now for Zach Team. And he watches a fastball inside for strike 1. Still pitching for Cleveland State is the lefty Hooper Mills. Hooper Mills, delivers outside curveball for ball 2. I did not agree with the call from up here, but the umpire says it's strike 2. And the pitch will be an outside curveball that just misses for ball 3. So it's a full count now for Zach Team. She has a 3-2 count with Hooper Mills. Hooper Mills put up 2 zeros on the board in the first 2 innings. And that's an outside curveball taken from Zach Team. He checked his swing, and that will be ball 4. And that will bring up number 21, Gavin Harmon.
Up to bat, number 21, Gavin Harmon.
And now batting with no outs and a run on first base is number 21, Gavin Harmon. Hooper Mills put up 2 zeros for Cleveland State in the first 2 innings and has given up 2 runs in the bottom of the third and 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. And as a bunt attempt by Gavin Harmon over to the first base side, and that will move the runner over, so as a sac bunt for Gavin Harmon, and that will bring up number 3, Trey Hall.
Up to bat for Chat State, number 3, Trey Hall.
But before Trey Hall gets to bat, it will be a mound visit by the catcher as he talks things up with Hooper Mills, as he seems to be getting unsettled here as he giving up runs in the last 2 innings after being dominant in the first 2. And that is a moon shot from Trey Hall hitting to the infield. And the first baseman will get under it for out number 2. And that is an unsuccessful at-bat for Trey Hall. And that will bring up number 31, Noah Fitzgerald here.
Up to bat, number 31, Noah Fitzgerald.
So now batting number 31, Noah Fitzgerald here with a runner in scoring position. It's another RBI opportunity for Noah Fitzgerald. It's his second of the day, but both with 2 outs. And that is a curveball in the outside corner for strike 1. Noah Fitzgerald does not agree with the call as he looks away from the umpire after the call was called a strike. It's a great pitch from Hooper Mills as he's been dominant with his curveball throughout the whole game. And as a curveball, right, that is swung and missed by Noah Fitzgerald, and that is strike 2. Noah Fitzgerald has been started off with 2 curveballs in both at-bats early in the count. He has not seen fastballs early in the count, which he wish he would. Probably bet he wish he would. He's the only batter. Well, I will not say the only batter, but he is one of the few only batters that have not seen fastballs early in the count. And a step off again by Noah Fitzgerald with an 0-2 count here, 2 outs, and an RBI opportunity. Noah Fitzgerald struck out his ass at bat. He looks to get a hit here. And he strikes out again. It's a strike 3. And now number 3 in the final out of the bottom of the 5th. So leading off top of the 6th inning with a 4-3 score, as Cleveland State leads Chat State 4-3. And number 1, Trey Vanderbilt leads off the inning, and Dalton Kent starts him off with an outside pitch in the dirt for ball 1. So 1-0 count here in the top of the 6th. That's a big B, bro. And he wants to come inside here, and if he comes inside here, I will stop commentating. And I'm not on mute, bro. I said that. And that's an outside fastball that misses for ball 2. It's a great pitch from Dalton Kent, but he does not find the outside corner. It's a 2-0 count now for number 1, Trey Vanderbilt. He'll be looking for something to hit here. And he gets an outside fastball low in the dirt for ball 3. 3-0 count. Once again, Cleveland State has brought runners to bases all 5 innings. And once again, 6 innings in a row, Cleveland State has got a runner on first. And now batting is number 4, Tucker Mendenhall.
Now batting number 4, Tucker Mendenhall.
Tucker batting here with no outs and a runner on first base in the top of the 6th inning. No one's in the bullpen for Chat State. Tucker Mendenhall squares to bunt, and he fouls it off straight back. And that will be an 0-1 count now after that foul ball. A bunt attempt by Tucker Mendenhall. Tucker Mendenhall is looking to advance the runner over to second base. As he's trying to get a runner in scoring position as Cleveland State looks to score again here in the top of the 6th inning. He squares up to bunt, and that is a bunt right back to the third baseman. And Toddy Lancey, with a great decision, throws it over to second base and gets the lead runner. And that's out number 1 for Chat State. So it's an unsuccessful bunt by number 4, and now bring up number 7.
Up to bat, number 7, Noah Hill.
Number 7, Noah Hill, the leadoff batter, comes up to bat with 1 out and a run on first. The runners, as Cleveland State tries to get a run on second, but is unsuccessful. That's a pickoff move that is not in time. The runner will be safe at first base. Dalton Kent has a 3.95 ERA, and he has pitched 13 innings and a 2/3. He has 6 appearances on the year. He throws a fastball that paints the outside corner, great pitch. And that is strike 1. Starts off the batter with a strike. So an 0-1 count with 1 out and a runner on first base. Here we go. So after the runner goes, it's a bad throw by Zach Team. And the throw gets into the outfield. And the runner that tries to steal second actually gets all the way to third base. So now we have runners on third base. 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. And number 7, Noah Hill has a RBI opportunity.